Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today we are talking about Dr. Joe Dispensa. When I realised this about his teachings, then I healed. When I started to recognise that this is what the meditations were doing, this is when I healed. And I'm going to break it down today. And this is what I teach my clients, why they're healing. I've literally had 2 people heal from chronic fatigue this week. Can you even believe it? No pain in their bodies at all. So let's go into this. Before I do, if you like Spirituality Simplified, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel to be seen by more people. So guys, what am I talking about? When we're doing Dr. Joe Dispensa's work, or we're on a healing journey in general, what we sometimes think we're needing to do is we think we need to add something onto ourselves. We need to add gratitude back onto ourselves. We need to add joy back onto ourselves. We need to add something. What I really want you to recognize is that there is nothing that you need to add to yourself. All of this work is seriously about just remembering who you are. Remembering who you are. The old self, as he calls it. I like that terminology, but actually you're not becoming new. You're just letting go of all the rubbish, all the muck that was on top of you from that you've picked up over the years. You see, what I want you to know is you, the divine you, the wonderful you, the expressive you, behind all of that is whole, is the divine. You see, one of the things that I realise now is that it's my emotional embracement of the issue that is the problem. So if you have a physical issue, it's nothing to do with the physical thing. The physical thing is just a situation. It's your emotional attachment to that. That is what Dr. Joe is talking about in changing the habit of being yourself. It's letting go of emotional attachment. It's freeing yourself of the years of energetic muck that you've held on to. It is releasing all of that. So all I want you to remember is when you are doing these meditations, do not force. Do not try too hard. You don't add power to the divine. You don't add power to that infinite intelligence within you. You align to it. You let go and you release all of the stuff and you remember your divine nature. I want you to remember this, any of you that are on a healing journey. Even if you are feeling terrible and you cut your finger still heals itself, doesn't it? Because you have no resistance to that healing. You've seen that happen 1,000 times. You have no emotional disconnect from it where you say this is impossible, this is chronic. You see what I mean? Many of you who have a chronic issue, you get a cold and it still heals within 7 days. But are you blissed out all the time? Are you extremely positive in every second? No, there's a natural healing capability within you. What you need to recognize with this work is we're learning to get out of the way. We're learning to allow our body to find the harmony and balance again. We're learning that there's an inner divine intelligence that knows exactly what to do. That's what you're learning. So if any of you out there have been struggling to heal, struggling to change your experience, recognize now with the hundreds and almost thousands of people that I've worked with now on their healing journey, it's nothing that you need to add to yourself. You need to let go of the emotional baggage, the energetic baggage that you've been holding on to. So when you're doing a meditation and you're starting to go into space, or you're starting to go into that place where your body is asleep but your mind is awake, in that moment you're letting go of resistance, you see. So now when you implant a new idea in that moment, there is no resistance from the sort of old self, as Dr. Joe would call it. There's no resistance from the energetic muck. But you're not adding anything to yourself in that moment. You're actually letting go of the old signature of illness. All you need to remember is that underneath all of the stuff that you've been through, that you've held on to energetically, is a pure, perfect being. And it has a divine intelligence that knows exactly how to heal you now. We are the ones in the way. Once this becomes your truth, you are going to heal. So all I ask of you, I beg of you, is make sure you notice your emotional responses to the illness that you have. Sit with that instead. Change that emotional response instead. If you want to learn how, you can check out some of my older videos, but I don't want to go against Dr. Joe's work in this video too much. But what I want to say is, it's not adding anything to yourself. You're not adding gratitude. You're not becoming new. You're actually, think about it more like a snake shedding its skin. You're letting go of the old to allow the real you to shine out. The real you is divine, whole, joyous, peaceful, abundant, healthy, revitalized. I hope this answers your question, guys. I want to tell you a little story as well, just to give you some inspiration. I recently just spent 7 days with one young man who had chronic fatigue. We didn't meditate for 4 hours a day. We did do some meditation, but a lot of what I did was remind him of these divine truths. That there's an infinite intelligence within him that wants him well, and all he needs to do is get out of the way. Well, he is healed from chronic fatigue now. I have also a client today who's had pain for the last 40 years, it's just left her body. Again, for the weeks that we've been working on her letting go of the emotional attachment to it. And today, in our session, she was already bright, energized, she was feeling good. We started to just observe the pain, observe the issue, without judgment. Anytime emotion came up, we let go of it. What happened? In that space we created, we accepted the divine health and harmony flowing through the body. And guess what happened? She is now pain-free. This is the magic of this work. If you are looking for healing yourself, if you need support on this, reach out to me. It is my mission to help people like you. Let me see how I can help you. I love making these videos for you guys. What is the biggest lesson that you're going to take away from this? Also, guys, just before I finish this video, I want to talk to you about my Living Reborn membership. The whole point of this membership is we talk about healing, manifestation, creation and everything. This month we are talking about alternate realities, reality transurfing and all of these different things, and how it explains a lot of this magical stuff. If you're interested, there's a link in the description. But what is the takeaways that I want you to remember? I want you to remember you're letting go. You're shedding rather than adding. You're shedding the old to allow the truth of you to express. That's what I want you to remember. That's the truth of life. That's how I healed. That's how my clients healed. You are perfect and whole underneath all of this stuff. There is nothing you need to become. You just need to let go. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to see you at the next video, and I appreciate you watching this one today. Take care.